Hey everybody, here we are out at the shed today. We're going to talk about composting. We just actually built a compost bin pretty quickly, which I'm going to show here in a minute. And we're, Pam, why do we need a compost bin?
Because we have this Humanure toilet, and if you haven't ever heard of it, it's a toilet and it's makes manure. So
from humans.
Yes, and I got stuff to do. I gotta go.
Fantastic. That's all right. So yeah, as Pam said, we're using the Humanure toilet. We have actually begun to use it, and it really does work. If it's all about cover material. If you use enough cover material, there's no problem. It's in our shed right now, just because I don't think we have a chance for rain anytime soon, but I want it to be kind of covered and out of the elements, and eventually, we'll build a room for it. But we've started using it, and we've got kind of a scrap bucket indoors for the kitchen stuff. While Pam's cooking, and when we're done eating, not having a what do you call it? Garbage disposal in the sink. You can't just pour everything down the sink. So we're building up some things that are ready to go into a compost bin. So here's what we've done back here. I thought this would take a little longer. It's nothing special, but there it is. And it was done with what you see there, a shovel, a bag of zip ties, and 3 pallets so far. By the way, the whole Humanure thing, and there's a lot of stuff on building compost bins out of various materials, including pallets, but the Humanure thing, we've learned the most about from a guy called Joe Jenkins on YouTube. Go ahead and look him up. And they say to dig a hole in the bottom and kind of build up the stuff around the side. And again, with the bin, same as the toilet, the bucket toilet, it is all about cover material. So we haven't purchased it yet, but we're going to get a bale of hay or a couple. And that's what you kind of started off with. And you started off with some kind of ground cover type stuff, either sticks and some hay and things we're going to put in there. And then you can start pouring your buckets of sink or kitchen stuff and Humanure right in there. You kind of keep it all in the middle. You keep it covered with cover material. We actually have a thermometer that we'll put down in there, and to show kind of that it's composting. It gets pretty hot in the middle, I guess. I guess each time you pour something in, you kind of you get it. The reason it has 3 sides is because you get in here and you kind of pull the top layer of cover material back. So in this case, it'll be straw or hay. You pull it back a little bit. You kind of, maybe you do this with a pitchfork or a shovel or something, and you kind of just make a little hole. You dump a bucket in there or 2 or whatever. You put the cover material back, and if that covers it up, you're good. And if you need a little more, you add a little more. I guess if you're going to err, you want to err on the side of too much cover material as opposed to too little. And again, just like the bucket, as long as you use enough cover material, you should be good to go. You shouldn't get any smells. You shouldn't get any problems. We haven't proven that yet, but that's what I read. And that's what we're going to do. So you fill that up until it gets pretty much to the top. It even kind of sort of is overflowing almost when you're done, because once you stop, I guess you let it sit for, it depends, I guess, on weather conditions and things, but it could take up to as much as a year. And I guess it kind of drops down to about half the size, and it's basically soil. So, and you move on, you kind of build another one next to it, or they have little kind of setups where they've got a couple of bins and a kind of a covered section in the middle to put the cover material under. We may do something like that, but we just wanted to get something up so we could get started, because we're filling buckets with material that we'd like to pour in here. So that's our start. I should have videotaped putting it up. It took literally all of 5 or 10 minutes. It could be a little more sophisticated, but for now I think it's good. I mean, you can literally see I just strung a couple of zip ties together and to hold these pieces together. They're not even really the same size. It's all the pallets we have right now. Pallets are usually pretty easy to find, but we have been doing other things, so haven't gone off and gotten any. So this is what we have, but it looks like it'll work for now. We'll see how it goes. check back in the future. Let us know what you think. There's a million videos out there on YouTube for this kind of stuff too, but it's one project that we had to kind of check off the list because, again, now we do have in the, oh, she's coming back. We do have in the trailer, we're hooked up to a septic system, so we have a flush toilet, or RV toilet in the trailer, but again, we've got kitchen scraps and we want to start using the Humanure toilet, so this is our start.
Don't stop filming.
Don't stop it.
Something.
She's back. Something important. What is Timmy caught in the well?
So guess what I did?
What'd you do?
I went to put the charcoals in the grill.
This is a little off topic, but okay.
I put them on the
You put them on top, not underneath.
where the food goes.
Oh boy.
So then I had to, I got like a stick thing and I like dumped it in, and I got it done. I got her done.
More trials and tribulations.
Okay.
All right, well, that's about it. Pam's gonna go cook some, what are these burgers?
Chickpea mushroom burgers.
Chickpea mushroom burgers. So we'll see how those taste. All right, well, that's it for today. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Let me know if you got any questions. And check back and see how this goes. It'll take a while to get it kind of filling up, but we're on our way. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.